Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Skyfactory 3. Last episode, we made our cobble gen and our hatchery over there, our little chicken nesting. This, we need to start getting some stuff done with our metals from sifting. As you can see, took down the old cobble gen. We're going to go with this one. If it's not fast enough later on with automation, which it probably won't be, we might make another cobble gen with a transfer node on here to feed our sifters and our smeltery, which we are going to make. But first, we have some unfinished business from last time. In between episodes, went and got the redstone we needed and the other items to make our transfer nodes and pipes. So this is the guy we're going to make right here. To make this, we need transfer pipes, which we're going to need some stone slabs, 6 of them. Now we have enough for our transfer pipes. Now, we might not need the nodes, but we are going to make one set anyway, just to be on the safe side. We are going to have to make a couple chests. We have some, yep. Let's make 2 chests. Upgrade these later if need be, which it will need to be. Alright. Over here to our cobble gen. Let's see if... I did try to put a chest next to it, see if it would pull automatically. It does not. So, are you pulling? Nope. So, let's see if we put a transfer node on it. Yep, it's pulling into the transfer node now. So now it's pulling into here. So that is set now. You can see it is definitely not fast. But nothing to do with the transfer node. It's all to do with the fact we have the tier 1 cobble gen. But it's still going to keep filling this. You know, when we're doing other things. Now let's see if we can automatically pull stuff out of here. I did notice you have the different slots and everything for pulling stuff out. If you let this go, this is just going to build up. Pretty sure it probably is going to stop at a full stack, if even that far. But let's see if... Yep. It wants to pull a feather out. So let's see. Yep. So now this stuff's going to automatically pull it out. That's pretty damn ugly. Let's do this. Let's put a note on the back. Granted, little wasteful, but it's going to look nicer, so. And that'll go into the back. Because we're probably going to make another one of these. I didn't try to see if it would pull it out automatically. But for now, that looks fine. So now for the big one. Okay, so we got that done. these in here. Central. You know what? No. Because then I'll be running. We'll put them in here for now. All right, next item, the Smeltery. Which we have. In order to make a Smeltery, you are going to need grout, which is clay, sand, and gravel. We'll make some more. I already have a little too much. Figured it's going to need 114 blocks or bricks. So we already smelted those up. But these in, you get grout. Cook up the grout. And you get these guys, seared bricks. So let's get these. Let's grab a piece of wood to make yet another crafting station, because we're going to need one anyway. Every area should have its own crafting station, so you're not running around that much. And we'll drop you right there for now. Okay. First thing you need is a Smeltery controller. Alright. Which is this guy right here. Keep in mind there is also now there's seared tanks. So make sure you're not getting the tank stuff. You want to make the Smeltery. So we have the one controller we need. You're also going to need a seared tank. Again, not the tank controller. So we got that. We are going to need a bunch of blocks. You know what? I may not have enough. Oh no, we should. Pretty sure I factored for that. We are also going to need, in order to make the Smeltery, this is all you need. Might need more bricks, obviously, but you need a controller and a tank to form the multi-block. But you're going to need a way to get the materials out of there. For that, you are going to need a drain. You're only going to need one to start. In order to get stuff out the drain, for now, I am just going to use a faucet. And I am going to actually make 2 of these guys. And once you pour it out, you are going to need to put it into something. So we are going to make a casting table and a casting basin. And the rest of these we will just turn into more blocks. So let's get these all on our bar. And here we go. So to form the multi-block, you're going to need at least a 3x3. I believe. I don't know if you can make them any smaller now. So 3x3, and outside of the 3x3, We might have to go a little higher. Don't want to use stone. We'll use a little bit of sand. Just to see something real quick. Nope. That's going to pop it up high enough, so. Get that guy there. The controller and the tank need to be on this first layer. Usually, I put the tank here and the controller here. But you can see I moved the crucible. It was fine over there for quite a while. But I was running around and noticed it started burning my platform down. Even with this area, so we are putting it nice and far away from any wood. So, controller goes there. We are going to be putting the tank in the back. So put you there. You know what? I think I might. Oh, let's get some more of this going. Make sure I don't fall off. We are going to put the tank here. And block, block. Block. Well, for now, we can move this stuff. You're not going to lose liquid out of it if you do. But unless you... actually, you might even be able to move the controller. I'm not 100% sure. Don't put the drain here. See, right now, it is not going. And what are we missing here? Oh, maybe the tank does need to be on the front. Never tried moving it before. Oh, it was the torch. Another thing to keep in mind when you have metals in here, don't jump in there. You will die, basically. Oh. Let's go back up and... Right now, you see we got 9 spaces. If you build this up, and you can build it up as high as you want. We are not going to have enough blocks. We are short 1 block. Let's run back real quick. Just so I can get another brick. Or another block to show you what happens when you get the other layer on it. Drop you in there because we are not going to go any higher than this today. Put another block on so we have another level. Now we have 18. Now in order to cook the metal, you need fuel in the form of lava. So we have that. Just right click on the tank and you filled it up. This will burn through it as you go. Eventually I'll probably get another one of those cobble gens because they were really inexpensive to make, to just keep filling this, you know, and every time this is melted down, it'll go into there and we'll basically have our infinite supply of lava. So now you see we got that. The advantages to a smeltery is ore doubling. Now, when we made the iron before, we got 1 bar per ore chunk. Now, we are going to get more than that. And we should make 1 more. For something else. going to need to make in here today. Now for getting the stuff out, we are going to need a casting table and or the basin. And then right click to put the faucets on. The basin is going to pour basically blocks. The problem with that is if you do not have enough to make an even amount of blocks in your smeltery, it's just going to fill that up and it's going to sit there until it has enough. If you don't have enough supplies to make this too, which if you already made all those bricks and everything, you should have enough. I would just do the casting table, which is what I use the majority of the time anyway. So now we have molten iron. Enough for 1 block and 1 ingot. So we are going to make a block. Let this fill up. And then before it used to, as soon as it was done, it'd be there, bang, you could pull it out. Now if you notice on the progression up there, it takes a while for it to cool. As always, good coffee. So what we're going to do now is pull that out. And you know what? Let me see something real quick. I have never tried doing this. Seared brick. Can we drop it in here? Oh, you know what else we need to make? Gold. One piece of gold. And let's melt that down real quick. You can make alloys in the smeltery. You need to be careful with that because liquids will mix if they'll make another type of like if you want to make aluminum brass or whatnot. Let's see if they have it in the book. Materials and you. Tool materials. Basically just goes through the different stuff. Wood, stone. But there are some things you can make. Aluminum brass, which should be in this somewhere. And this shows you, how to construct it. You can use glass sides to see what's in there. I didn't this time. Seared furnace. There's that tank, which is nice because stuff doesn't mix in it. And then different materials for bows. That's a lot of pages of stuff they wrote. And oh, thought we crashed there for a second. Get some food. But yep, in order to make casting items, you need an ingot. And as you can see now, I got 1 ingot of iron, 1 of gold. Whichever one's at the bottom is going to be the one that basically comes out. So let's see if we can use a seared brick to make. Yes, now we have an ingot cast, which you can use. And I usually set it up. You can set up with a clock. And then I use a transfer node underneath to pull it out automatically, and you can just leave it go, dump a ton of ores in here, and it'll just make ingots and throw them in a chest. But yeah, so now that is done pretty much, so we can start getting all our stuff together. Let's see if we have enough for a clock. This would be the one that I use, the redstone clock, and we do not have enough stuff because we do not have enough redstone. But basically, you put it right above the block, throw a lever on it to turn it on, and it's going to send a pulse every so often that's going to get this and drop basically keep continuously pouring the ingots. So yeah, so that's going to be it for this episode, guys. So now we got our smeltery. We can start getting metals so we can start doing cooler things. And yeah, still got to figure out something with this. There are auto sieves, but you also need an auto. Well, let's make sure. Yep, auto hammer. You need an auto sieve. An auto heavy sieve. So you'd make the auto hammer. Ooh, diamonds. But yeah, when we get to that, I'll work on that off camera, getting all the stuff for that. Oh, so yeah, guys. So now we have our cobble gen running automatically. Plenty of cobble. The first step to automating our sifting and metals. We have our chickens, which I did notice when you get eggs, have different items. So I'm wondering if it's like bees where you can breed these, get them stronger to get more stuff. But yeah, so that is it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. I really do appreciate it, and I do appreciate you guys watching the series. Not many of you, but keep watching. Must be enjoying it a little, and this cactus is falling apart. I wonder why that is. But hey, I haven't knocked it down and had to get more seeds yet, so have to keep an eye on that. And look, we have 2 cows now. 2 cows, 2 pigs, only 1 sheep. And they are dropping stuff all over the place. We'll have to figure something out for that. We also have 2 sand chickens. This is the bane of my existence. We're going to have to figure out a way to automate that. I have something in mind, but it's going to require a lot of sifting to get some of the materials I need. So, as always, be good, take care, bye-bye.